Hello, everybody. It is Commander's List time. Welcome to this week's list. Hope everybody had a great week. We got a great list for you this week, and let's get started. All right, starting off with a 1909 Indian, last year of production. This is the cheaper version of the one of two coins that you can get, because the 09S gets pretty darn expensive for the Indian. So this is a great example of wood grain toning. You can see the streaks here. This is impurities in the planchet that end up presenting in a very unique manner. I like it. Some people love it, some people don't. I'm kind of, I guess, in between on the liking it and hating it, or loving it and hating it spectrum. But this coin is really pretty. It's got a great look to it. Very clean chic. Reverse doesn't have nearly as much of the wood grain toning. Clearly still a red coin, and in an old green label holder with a CAC sticker. What's really not to like? All right. Common date dollar, but in an old fatty holder that's very high end for the grade, 1883-0. That toning is almost certainly caused by the insert, as I've discussed before here on this program. Holder is completely intact, which I know some people care about quite a bit. The reverse is actually probably what holds this coin back, because there's a hit on the focal area here and the eagle, and then also a little bit of chatter up here in the open field. But I would call this 65A coin, by the way. All right, next up, some better dates. This one, an 83S and 61. Tiny little toning spot right there, just to point it out for you white purists. Coin's very clean for a 61. Great strike. And another old green label holder. Next up is a more common date, but great looking piece. 64 CAC, an OGH. 90S isn't super common, doesn't sell for like, common money, but nonetheless an easier coin. Blast white. Now a tougher coin, 02S and 64. Too bad for that little scrape right there. This coin, look at this field. This field is super clean. The little cheek marks right there and scrapes right there on the neck keep this at a 64. This coin should never grade 5. But it has a great look, great luster. That little run of 100S to 04S is a fun one to concentrate on if you want to just do a little subset, with, I would say, probably 04S being the toughest. Then finally, a coin that came back to me and my favorite coin of the week by far, 76 Carson City 5. So 76 cc's are not the hardest 5 to get. I would say the 78cc, 70cc, 71 and 72 probably, maybe 73. Probably, I'd put this at number 4 or 5 on the overall list, but it is the lowest mintage of the Carson City 5s, so that makes it numismatically significant, as well as it being a centennial date. Coin has great color. This is a coin back from a client. I sold this a few years back. I was sad that he had to sell it, but I was also very happy to get it back. I remember buying this coin at a show, and here it is again on offer. This is a great, great, great opportunity, and I hope somebody buys it. Crusty, cowboy, America West, centennial, CAC, color. I don't know. I'm in love. All right, folks, if you like what we're doing here, please subscribe to the Commander's List. And until next week, happy hunting.